practice for becoming bold. I'm going to talk about this book. A part of it, I'm going to tell you exactly what the author said. This author is a Jamaican. And this book, I have been reading it for the past 2 weeks, and it has been so inspiring to me. I mean, I connected with it, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. Before I do, let's talk about the vision. Write the vision and make it plain upon tablet, that he may run that readeth it. Now, several years ago, I've started to write down what I want to accomplish for a particular year. What I do when I just started, I just list some things. The first year I did it, my husband said to me, I mean, he was started laughing at me and was like, "What is it you're doing?" I just wrote it on a piece of plain paper. It's like a folder leaf, and I put it right at the door as I'm going to go into the bathroom. So every time I'm going into the bathroom, I would see it right there and it would encourage me. Each time something was accomplished from that list, I would tick it off. I remember coming close to the year, he said to me, "But wait, your list I end up do man, all of your lists are come true." So he actually believed because he saw it. But it was a great motivator for me when I saw everything was just coming to fruition. And I didn't write a whole bunch of things. I write things that I knew I could push towards, and a few things that will challenge me a little bit, taking me out of my comfort zone. And so I continued to do it. And that's over maybe about 8 years now I've been practicing. Maybe 1 or 2 years I wasn't always as a matter of fact, I was consistent in all the years. It's just that some years I accomplished more than some. Here, we are now in June. Let me know in the comment section, did you actually have anything that you wanted to accomplish? How are you with them? For those of you who have been following me for a while, we had a challenge earlier this year. And, let me apologize, not able to stream right now, but I want to come back. But in God's timing, it will happen. And I remember one of the things that we said that, we wanted to read more, and we were drinking water daily. We had the daily challenge, and we had a few other things that we were doing. And some of you loved it. Some of you wanted to save. How much have you saved that yet? I had challenged you to save a portion of your pay, or even if you're not working and somebody gives you money, save a portion out of it. Doesn't matter how small. You see, what I think I always remember is not how much you earn, but how much you actually save. That is what really matters. And so I decided on Friday, I was thinking and I was like, thinking about it, I have accomplished probably half of the things that I wrote down. Now, this is the book I wrote it in. And this is the book that I actually, when I'm doing like my motivations and stuff, I'll put it in this book. This is also the list where my prayer, those persons who have asked me for prayer, I've also had it in this book. So when I'm praying, for the most part, I have an idea of the names of the person who asked me for prayer. There it is, right? I will write them down, and after a while, I kind of remember the names because it's not a whole lot of person. And I looked into it and I recognized I had 6 things down. And as I looked at it today, I was like, I actually achieved 3 of the 6 things. Come on, give me a clap for that. I pushed. And the things I am not able to share those with you, right? Those are a little bit more personal, but I'm not able to share. But there's one of them that we started out that I can actually share with you that I have not yet achieved. I said I wanted to get my driver's license here in Canada. I started studying the book. I completed and everything. I was ready. And just I lacked motivation. And I think I had stopped doing live stream. And so it's as if I didn't get the push and the urge. And then even when I came on the live stream and I was saying to persons, What is it you want me to help you with? What is it that you're passionate about? What is it you want me to push you to? It's like I wasn't getting the response I needed. And so it kind of dampened my spirit, and in terms of the motivation that I desire, I never had it. And it probably wasn't, I don't know, maybe it wasn't dear to my heart. Maybe that is why I have not pushed. And so right now, I have to really go over and read back the signs and do it and then follow through. But maybe it wasn't priority for me because I had that I wanted to get it by March and it wasn't done. But before the year is out, God's willing, it is on the list and we're going to drive towards that. The other two things I wasn't able to, those are a little bit out of my control, but with God, I'm praying that these two things will be achieved. So subscribe if you have not yet subscribed so you can actually know whether or not I achieved the other two things. So those are the things that I did say I wanted to do for 2025. Thank God I achieved half, 50% of it. All right. So cheer me on the driver's license, Natasha, if you're watching this video. Uh-huh. I remember. Make sure you are pushing for it, right? And you're going to go and get it. Okay? You know what it is. All my other subscribers who had made some commitments, I hope you guys are doing some of the things that you said you wanted to do, right? So, Liza, my channel member, thank you so much. Liza said, I wanted to exercise more, I want to take more walks, and I want to come out of debt. Liza, we're in June. Where are you on that journey? Tan says, I want to read more. Tan, I hope you are read. And that's Tan at Bible Quiz channel. She said, want to read more. I want to learn a new language and cut back on my screen time. Tan, I'm calling you out. How are you doing on that challenge? Life with Corey Goodas, not somebody who's consistently in the channel, but said they wanted to meditate more, drink more water. Where are you on that? Natasha, we did talk about yours, practicing to drive and also getting your license and to exercise daily. First of all, have you gotten the learner's license yet? You have to get that first. And are you exercising daily? I know you had some hiccups along the way, a little few setbacks, but I hope it didn't deter you from starting it out. These are the persons who made public declaration. So hence the reason I could talk about it. There was somebody who sent me anything in private. But if you want me to encourage you and to push you ahead, help you with something that you really desire to do, send me an email in trinasmotivation1@gmail.com and let's have the conversation. I know this video is a little bit lengthy, but I want to give you the 3 steps I practice for becoming bold. So I decided I wanted to read more. This is my 3rd book for the year. The first 2, I only read maybe a quarter of the book. I had to take it back to the library because the time was finished. This is my first book I'm actually going to finish in time. It has 233 pages and I'm at the 200. So I'm doing pretty well. Should have completed it today, but there were so many moving parts. But I want to quickly read this and I'm going to take you on the journey. It says here, practice for becoming bold. 1. First, take a minute to ask yourself whether it is more difficult to say for you to say yes or no when someone comes to you with an inquiry. Maybe asking you if you need help with something or asking you if you can do something specific for them. Your gut will let you know where your weak spot is. Think of a time when you wanted to give one response but offered up a opposite, shoving your truth desire down as far as you could go. Why did you do this? Did you feel obliged to give what you thought would be more appropriate response? the response that would please others, the one that would eliminate conflicts. So many of us have done that numerous times. We give the answer because we know that's what somebody is expecting. We don't want the conflict. So we say, instead of doing this, let me just do what they wanted me to do. But we want to practice becoming bold. If you want to say no, then say no, right? You don't have to give an excuse as to the reason you say, no, I don't want to do that. And you might say, oh, I just say no whenever I want to say. But I can promise you, there maybe have been some point in your life that you actually wanted to say no, but you said yes because you didn't want to create a conflict. Number two, then the next time an opportunity presents itself, you are confronted with an ask. Pause before delivering your answer. Take a moment to look inward and consider you really want to say and whether it's different from what you feel you should say. Can you be bold enough to let go and be more appropriate or socially acceptable? Word and embrace the authenticity one insists. Whether it's yes or no, say it with enthusiasm and without an explanation. And I just said it. If you want to say no, just say no. You don't have to explain anything. Say the word you have always wanted to say and do it without hesitation. And the final is take some time to reflect how you felt after issuing your response. Forget about how other people might have reacted or what they thought they may have expected. How did it make you feel? Was it scary? Freeing, fun, or relieving? How did it make you feel? Think about it. What possibilities exist if you remain bold enough to speak what you feel inside? There are so many other things that are in this book. I would want to download it to you. And I'm telling you, it's a really, really, really good book. I'm going to share another one with you in my next video. Practice for becoming strong. So, please go ahead and subscribe if you want to hear this. It may not be as long as this one because this is almost like a 2 video in one. But go ahead, hit the thumbs up and practice for becoming bold. Say what you really want to say. Don't hold back. Don't give excuses for your answer. Just say it and say it from your heart. God bless you. Take care now. Let me know in the comment section. Have you started reading? Tan, I'm calling you out. So this book is a book of possibilities, words of wisdom on the road of becoming. She basically has been telling us her journey, but I'll talk a little bit more about it in my next video. Take care now. Bye.